It's the Caitlin MTGO Show.
Deck seems pretty straightforward, right? You're using Thought Scour and Psychic Frog to get Oculus in the bin. And Thought Scour also helps you cast Oculus. Consider could bin it too. And then the rest of the deck's just a bunch of sweet, sweet disruption. I think the Crusaders are for, like, Jeskai control. I wonder if you bring these in versus, like, actual factual Boros. Or if it is for control opponents. Almost every matchup we'd want Snare up for their turn 2, right? What the shit? Does Lantern even play things to spell Snare? Maybe I should just play Sewers. Maybe they're not Lantern. Maybe there's some other weird thing. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Kai Storm, thanks for 79 months. It was indeed a crazy frog. Yeah, against the main decks, I think we would have preferred to leave up Snare on Tomb. I'm gonna force negation that. The issue with that needle resolving is I think they snap name Delta. Like, what else are they naming? And now I'm a little torn as to whether to fire off Frog or hold up Counterspell, right? On this turn, an Ensnaring Bridge is very awkward for me. If we had a backup land, if we weren't, like, necessary, if it wasn't necessary to have that Pluto Delta to live, then I 100% just let that fucking needle resolve. Yeah, there's the bridge. Wish I had a Force of Negation right now. Do I have any random bounce spells for bridge? I might just be cold to that card. If the needle name's Delta, I'm also cold to that though, right? Oh, I have a Sink into Stupor that I could draw. So not a ton of outs. But one card. Oh, hell yeah, Kai Storm. 25% of your life, 79 months. I'm sure someone can math that out. Wow. How are my eyeballs? Pretty good. Yeah, I don't have a cantrip to draw into the counterspell in response to the mill, unfortunately. I maybe should have discarded some to the frog there, like the Fatal Push and the Snare. Get him a little lower. Like I might need to fucking one-shot them, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I literally have an answer to bridge in my hand. Yeah, we were very lucky to cantrip into Sink into Stupor, because it was my only out to a resolved bridge. Yeah, they can gain 3 here, but this is not nearly enough, right? One of our manifests is a 5/5 too. So it's 7 plus 17, fucking 19 damage here or something. Yeah, you're fine, I'm rando. Oh, shoot, what up? Hey, I got careless thanks to the 100 months. 100! Wow, we've got a sideboard for this matchup, huh? Get these pushes out of here. Let's go for the throat. Probably Bowmasters. We get Consign in Memory. That's pretty decent, huh? And these Arbingers are probably good. Opponent definitely playing a Saga deck, right? And then we still need some cards. So I guess we'll play Bowmasters. I think they're a little bit better than Nile Spellbomb. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Kevin, thanks for the sub. Thanks for 50 months. What's the opponent trying to do? Lock us out, Tashi. Which they almost did, right? They lock us out underneath Ensnaring Bridge, and then they use their cards to manipulate the top of our library so we don't draw an answer to bridge. And they slowly deck us. Cut Snare. I could cut Snare. The issue is, like, we're not really playing any card that's better, right? At least Snare pitches to Force Negation. Maybe Nile Spellbomb's better than one of them. I like Arbinger in this matchup. I don't like the rest of this hand. It's awkward to mulligan too aggressively versus the discard deck, but we can do better than this, I assume. I think this is much better. Flood is Train, gonna find the Surveil Land. One tweak I made, I think the only tweak I made, the original list had 4 Flooded Strands, and I cut them with Marsh Flats, so I could find my swamp more often when I'm boarding in Arbingers. I think that was the only change I made to this list. I think we're going to be fetching a Surveil Land here. Yeah, right, Trill Pod. Nobody expects Lantern. Interesting. Yeah, basically any blue card is going to get kept there. Yeah, any blue card pitches to the Force Negation, right? So what we want to do is protect this Arbinger of the Seas. Fetching the Swamp, let the opponent know that I've got the mana for the Arbinger. I don't know if that changes anything, though. Yeah, I didn't want, like, my fetch getting needled or what have you. Interesting. Yeah, the Brutality was going to get my Force Negation anyway, right? The issue is Profane Tutor is going to get to Tutor here, as Profane Tutor does. And I wonder if I should be holding up Counterspell for Bridge. instead of jamming Arbinger of the Seas. Arbinger killing Urza Saga seems really good, though. This might be wrong. I don't think they can just fucking try and bridge me, though. All their other future black cards will be bricked. I almost feel like they needed 2 different answers to Arbinger. Like a Dismember or something. Or basic Swamp so they can play a removal spell. Oh, they just have the bridge. God damn it. Well, I'm an idiot. I'm a goddamn moron. And we still have only a answer to bridge, so we're going to be chilling here a bit, I think. Is that a card trapped in their hand? They have a land trapped in hand over there. They might be tanking because they have a surgical in hand. Extirpate. That's so much worse. Yeah, I'd say the opponent's pretty favored. Even though we have counters for the next couple of pieces that matter. We just only have the one answer to bridge is the issue. Probably cycling that one, hum. This might just deck me very quickly. I'm trying to exile my like actual important cards. So the opponent can't extract them. Redundant bridge. We can scoop to that. At a certain point that game, I had like 4 counters in hand, and they just had a single ensnaring bridge. Yeah, Singing to Stupor is my only answer to that card. Really looks like Snare doesn't have any hits, I guess I'll play one more Nile Spellbomb. It's pretty miserable. Glistening Deluge to get under bridge. I mean, that's hilarious. Need some Brazen Borrowers for this matchup. This very common matchup in Modern. Brazen Borrower is just such a good card, though. It might be reasonable regardless. Jago Nuts friend. I assume they want my Force Negation. I think I should consider it before my land drop. In case I find the Surveil land. Like, I'm not playing Bowmasters this turn. Pretty bad sign for me. Oh boy, another Bowmasters. Wait, upkeep. Fuck, I didn't set the stop in time. God damn it. Hey, Warren Fish, thanks for the $10 donation. 2 weeks till CubeCon. Hell yeah. I'm excited. Let's see what Warren wants to listen to. Some Stone Temple Pilots. Yeah, CubeCon is very close. Uh... Oh shit! Old Sickback gifting 5 subs. Congratulations to MSG 555, to Mentat Ray, to Fluffy 2121, Cold Ralph, and all the rave. Thanks again, Old Sickback. Very kind of you. And congrats to everybody. I will be right back. Easy dodge. Congratulations on the dodge. Smacking with my big giant flyer. And we could consider and look for a counterspell here, or we could just flip up our manifest so they can't play black cards. I mean, they're going to go tutor for bridge here, I assume. Sick back. With a 6 months in advance, subscribing for 18 months total. It says, well, with the Twitch prom, it seemed like the time to give some subs. It ends today. I'll choose that. I'll choose that for sure. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to pass. Well, they have Pixis to manipulate the top of my library anyway, but I mean, consider Conbin. I think I'm going to consider right now. Well, yeah, let's consider right now and see if we find a counterspell underneath this other consider. And if we whiff, we can just flip up our Arbinger. I don't know if it's better to let that resolve or not, the Profane Tutor. I think I will. So they have a Collective Brutality in hand, and whatever they put to their hand for the Profane Tutor. An interesting line on their part. Well, you wonder what they could have tutored up that saves them now. I'm not sure what they were doing over there. Like, what could they have tutored up, right? Where they thought it was correct to duress me. Not a very proactive hand, is it? Hot damn, this is good dinner. Got some chicken with barbecue sauce. Some roasted potatoes with Cajun seasoning. Probably a terrible fucking spell pierce. Looks like my opponent's on Storm. No, not for a long time, Tackler. It's possible my snares should only be targeting Ruby Medallion. Hey, there we go. Oh no, I built Force Negation Counterspell. Unlucky. Oculus is like a hell of a clock. I think we still want to hold our stuff up, though. We'll wait until we get 5 mana before we jam the Oculus. I'm kind of surprised the opponent did not flashback Strike It Rich. Like, I have Spell Pierce in my deck. Extra mana could matter. Fair enough. That's a good reason. Well, there's a few rituals. They might be able to pop off without a Ruby Medallion in play. I think we said so we have Fatal Push for Ral. It's correct to run out the Oculus. Put him on a 1-turn clock. This guitar does go hard. That's Buckethead, right? Escape the Wilds is interesting. It takes all the mana in the world, but it's interesting. I don't know what the opponent's hand is, but it seems like they're in kind of a bind, right? They only have one more ritual in the graveyard. I don't think there's combinations of 2 cards that can win from Reckless Impulse now. They would have to have they'd have to have another live card in their hand. Haha! Yeah, like I said, if we had not drawn Fatal Push, I wouldn't have played the Oculus. I think the opponent was trying to play around Fatal Push to the best of their ability. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Dakmore, thanks 115 spooky months. Very kind. I really like the Bowmasters as like a flash threat in this matchup. I might go lower on Oculus, just because it's kind of clunky. Could just do that. Maybe the blue count's a little low if I do that. I'll cut 2 Unearth. And play one of the Thought Scours and keep one of the Oculuses in. Let's play 2 Scours, I guess. Yeah, Consigned to Memory can hit the Ruby Medallion, and Stern Scolding can hit the Realm. Those are the cards we really want to keep off the board if we can. Wouldn't mind a Thoughtseize in this matchup. I'm grateful that we have the Nihil Spellbombs. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Prince Igor, thanks to the sub, thanks to 40 months, the big 4-0. Ooh, sup, Frog. So I'd like to hit another land, but I think what I want to do with that extra land is play out a Nihil Spellbomb and hold up Stern Scolding, Consigned to Memory. Depending on how this turn goes. Yeah, I'm just going to let that resolve. Not that I have a choice. Land, please. Okay, that works. That works. And you could just go ahead and slam Frog on turn 2, but I think that's a really good way to lose this game without having Forced Negation in hand. Okay. Okay, now we got a little something to think about, huh? Alright, I guess we jam Frog. How about that, huh? How about that? Getting Veil of Sumard. Well, that's bad for me. Yeah, the other line would have ran into this too, but I would have the Nihil Spellbomb up, I guess. Or no, they have the Hexproof this turn. I wouldn't be able to crack the Veil, right? Or the Spellbomb. Oh, but I'd have the Force Negation. Yeah, if I just passed, or if I played the Nihil Spellbomb and passed, then I think I would have gotten to win. Consigned to Memory on the Ruby Medallion, the Veil of Summer, and I Force Negation the Veil. The Spellbomb's not black. Oh, that's a good point, too, yeah. Alright, well, I got greedy, I guess, playing the Frog out. Had the perfect draw to stop this nonsense. Got a little too confident. That'll do her. Oh, Consign to Memory counter Storm. Unlikely to come up, right? But could hypothetically. Hey, Scooby-Doofus, thanks to the sub, thanks to 74 months. They grow up so fast, they certainly do. Be real nice if the Sewers saw something to unearth on turn 2, huh? I'll keep a third land, I suppose. Do I know somewhere to find interesting commander decks? Isn't EDH Rec a thing? I've gone there to like compare lists and stuff before. Find a fun site to muck around in. I don't think my opponent's gonna have Blood Moon against me. I'm gonna fetch a basic island because why not, right? And then I think I want to cycle an Earth here, huh? Go looking for Frog or something. We're in a spot where we could use some real pressure. It is a real interesting time to get into Commander, I agree. Should I be doing that? Is this my moment? Marble Skull's time to shine, yeah. I shouldn't have fetched here. I thought I was going to get the swamp and play the Nile Spellbomb off the swamp. Then I was like, my hand is so blue intensive, right? It's got to get the Watery Grave. I should just be at 17 instead of 15, right? I should be fetching at their EOT. Does the replicate ability come up often? It comes up very often against Eldrazi, where a lot of their stuff has cast triggers. And it's good against the One Ring, which also has a... Or no, One Ring is when it comes into play, but the Eldrazi cast triggers. The new Drazi. Yeah, there's a Chalice on 1, then replicating can beat that. Storm, it does hit Storm Bugford, but it's mostly hitting their 2-mana artifact. Very hard for the opponent to combo without one of their cost reducers in play. Yeah, Ruby Medallion, that card. Hey, a win condition. That's always nice to have. Buckethead is incredibly good, yeah. Seems like his live show would be really good to like just go out and vibe. Vibe with the crowd. The machine that goes ping. All right, Theory, what you got? We have 4 counters. We have a Nihil Spellbomb. They have 8 fucking cards. It's a lot of cards. I kind of like countering the Veil of Summers because they also cantrip. Instead of using the Snare and the Medallion here. I think Snare is just always going to be good in this matchup. Opponent's still got 5 cards in hand. We did burn 2 Veil of Summers, but I might be super fucking not favored right now. I'm going to actually hold on to this Marsh Flats. I've been fetching to thin, but I'm going to save it in case we draw Frog. I need Frog fodder. Can't just speed up my clock, yeah. Rui Medallion, Desperate Ritual. They've exiled one Wish. Really unsure of if I should be cracking the spell while I'm looking for a counter here, huh? Would a Pact Ritual be too broken? Legacy kind of has that, I'm rando. You can Summoning Pact for an Elder Spirit Guide. Daybreak, Prince Agore. This is my Daybreak account that they very kindly and generously gifted me to muck around with. Let's put Giganta to hand. Interesting. Oh, this is going to be the deal 5 damage to something, huh? Very cool. This deck has not had fast matches. That's what I've been learning about this deck. Lantern is not a competitive modern deck, no. Lantern is not meta, no. What I should be considering looking for removal instead of playing Sewers here. Fair enough. You didn't know that I owned a shirt? Really? I feel like I'm usually wearing a shirt. Old shirt up Caleb, that's what they call me. So this version of the deck does not play Blood Moon, right? The Grixis version. Yeah, Mardu, that's what I meant to say. In my brain, plus black colors just like reads as Grixis. I kind of like letting the discharge resolve and then just unearthing it. Casting Bowmasters is like really good. I guess we could unearth the Bowmasters. One downside to bidding 2 cards is then they don't have to spend the energy. How about liking this Considerate? I think it's sweet. Oh, those are my favorite Buckethead tracks. I took the Unearth. That's a fucking bummer. Oh, now they just have 6 energy to throw at the frog. I see, I see. King Gizzard show was fucking awesome. They're just gonna like untap and play a 3rd Galvanic Discharge and fucking destroy me here. We're gonna hold on to this Flooded Strand. No! Oh, I knew it was coming. This track is Northern Lights. I'm glad you asked, because I want to look it up too. Pike 95. It's like a 14-minute track. I don't think they block regardless, but I'm going to jump. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, W man, these are the solid things in 24 months there, the 2 years. Just here for a good time and a long time. We can probably make that work. Hey, Bookkeeper, thanks the 10 months there. Why did the Scarecrow get an award? That's a good question. Why did the Scarecrow get an award? Fuck, that's the 4th galvanic discharge. That is number 4 on the DC here. Jesus Christ, I haven't seen this much discharging since the last time I went to Taco Bell. Oh, the Scarecrow was outstanding in his field. I see, I see. Well, I didn't unearth or something, huh? Or another Oculus. No, we got 6 in a graveyard again. Oh, hey, now I draw a Spell Pierce. Well, that's an annoying card in this particular spot. I will gain 2 life, gain 2 energy, ping you. Now your frog pings you. So I got a block Guide of Souls here. Or the Raptor, I guess. All right, Captain Bathtub, you got me? Feel pretty good. Yeah, the 4th discharge, Probably wants turn Scolding. There's a few cards here that I'm tempted by. I'm actually tempted by Arbinger of the Seas. And then, of course, Phyrexian Crusader is pro red and white. I think Phyrexian Crusader might be too piddly here. I might be wrong about Phyrexian Crusader. But I think it takes too long to kill somebody in comparison to, like, an Oculus, for example. You like Arbinger and Crusader on the play against Mardu? You like both of them? Are you just, like, cutting all the Oculuses? What matchup is Crusader for if not this one? Well, I assume Jeskai control, right? You actually have time to kill someone with your 2/2 pro red and pro white. I feel like when the energy deck is working, they just kill you, right? They're like, sweet, you have a 2/2. Jump my creature, sack my stuff. Who cares? Yeah, just jumping and pumping. It's insane against Boros. Well, maybe I should have brought it in then. I don't see why it would be worse against Mardu. Other removal is still the same, right? Resolves, dear friend. Yeah, this track is still that Northern Lights track. Remember when I looked up the song title? What a fucking banger. I like the idea of this marsh flats grabbing a basic swamp, so I'm not turned off of black mana. Yeah, this is not happening anyway. Yeah, fuck that cat. Right in its tight little cat anus, as people say. I wonder if I should have pushed Raptor and just served there. Give him down to 12. They do say that. See? People always be saying that. Alright, I'll push your damn dino. Now they can fetch out of basic planes. The Arbingers just look like doo-doo. Yeah. Well, that seems bad for me. Opponent went from no cats to 3 cats real fast. I think Orcs should have seared it to Johnny there. The Orcs and the Orc army. Because the Ajani starts bolting, then the number of creatures they have in place certainly matters. Oh, they just grew everything too, yeah. Definitely should have served in, right? Kind of a huge error to not serve in with the Orcs there. Maybe I should be saving face. Well, that sucked. Alright, I think I'm fucked. Yeah, I think the decision to not serve in with the Orcs was the huge deal, right? Them having an extra couple cats in play to just pump. And now all my shit's just trading off here anyway. That gets to hit me for 4. Yeah, I'm not happy with the way that I played this game for sure. These Arbingers fucking sucked shit too. Oh shit, what up? Hey Zal81, thanks 82 months there, appreciate you. Yeah, cheers. Yeah, I think the sewers needed to hit Oculus there for us to not be dead on board. Kind of wild. No, I guess reanimating Bowmasters also keeps me from dying, but this gives me like the outside chance of winning a game, right? And he's supposed to shine in the energy matchup. I think the Oculus is good in every matchup, Darkling Scribe. I don't really think there's a bad spot for it. So we're still dead to a Bolt or a Flage. We are not dead to an Aether Hub. So we only have 10 damage here. I guess Frog's supposed to connect Tom. And then we hopefully find like an Orcs or a Unearth for the Orcs in my graveyard. So I guess I bin this, right? Glistening Deluge, yeah, that would work. Another Oculus, yeah, that'd be good. I actually don't think the extra damage from discarding matters. I think I could see a world where I maybe have to chain Considers into Glistening. There's only 2 Considers left. Yeah, I'm gonna bin. Huh. I guess that was an error. Although, yeah, no, I'm just dead. I think they were going to wait until the Frog trigger was on the stack if I didn't discard there. Ah! Ah! Fun game, though. Fun match. GG's to Captain Bathtub there. Man, Modern's been real pleasant. Has anyone put Psychic Frog into the energy deck yet? Just full on fucking 4-color. Psychic Frog and Lantern Control. There's gotta be a deck that Psychic Frog is bad in. Yeah, cheers, Swanky Spanky. Congrats on the sex. Alright, the last time I started discarding in response to Galvanic Discharges, I just played a bunch of Galvanic Discharges. I'm just gonna let this one do its thing. Just gonna let this one work. Psychic Frog and Tron. Maybe that's why Tron's been dipping in numbers. They're not playing Frog. God, I can't believe they had the 4th fucking discharge. That last match. That was so brutal. Is this a background fucking stream now? I mean, if you want good music on, I guess that's fine. Or if the sound of my voice does it for you. No shame in that. Yeah, snare's really good. I kind of want the 4th snare. Hell yeah, strategist. I don't know if I've ever seen a static prison die in the energy deck. It feels like it should happen sometimes. You're like, oh, I only have 3 energy, and we're going to counter some spells. Well, that's bad for me. So there are 2 basic islands in the deck to draw into now. Or we can slow discard Oculus and then reanimate it. That could be a win con. Opponent just put Gigantha to hand. Perfect. Blue black bad mana. This deck has very good mana. Just because Blood Moon is good against you doesn't mean your mana base is bad. Be careful, opponent. I might get my frog back. I'm not gonna. Bolting face. Now I'm bolting a 1/1 here. Interesting. How close am I to playing Gigantha? Very far away. Hey, Toaster, thanks for 49 months there. I have a Force Negation in my hand, friends. More than just Counterspell in the main deck. I have another one. I'm going to go ahead and discard this Oculus. And then I can rip it on Earth for it. This Considers basically a black card. I should be able to play it off a Swamp. That's what I think. Why not counter the Static Prison? Oh, a Force Negation? That's a good question. Chat always with the good questions. Hey, Skatera, thanks for the 10 months there. Skatera says, howdy, do you care at all about Wizards taking reigns of EDH? Also love the streams. Of course I do. I said this earlier, but everyone should care about EDH. We are all vested. The Magic economy is attached to it. Game stores, LGSs are attached to it. Oh, I'm not drawing those, huh? I could win this game. I could win any game. Everyone's got a chance. That's why Magic's so great. Do I think it's good or bad? Wizards taking over the format? I mean, it's good that... ideally, like, volunteers aren't going to get fucking harassed and like, sent death threats and shit. I think it's good that that's a necessary shift, huh? Very understandable shift. No, my island! That's some bull honky. We can use Gigantha to get back Flage. So currently the opponent is out of energy. If I kill this Guide of Souls, then I'll get my Frog back next turn. Or I could let the Flage resolve. Do you think the Flage would kill a Manifest, though? Like, the Flage can go face. Yeah, I'm a little worried the Flage would just go face anyway. Kind of a wild ass game, huh? Hitting a psychic frog, I guess if I discard 2, then they attack and ping that frog. Sure. That's so many flages. If I discard these 2 cards to the frog, it still dies. Guess I should have played out 1 less land, huh? That was lethal. If they just wanted to 9 me, yeah. I guess I shouldn't be complaining, but... it has to be the actual mana cost, right? Yeah, for its mana cost. Manifest, not cheating around, casting costs. Which non-flage card would Wizards have to hit to make Boros not be 20% of the meta? I think if Boros loses a Johnny, the deck becomes much worse. Maybe I was supposed to force negation the Goblin. I don't know. Well, maybe Oculus is supposed to attempt to trade with Flage now. No, they sacked Gigantha. Yeah, I think I should have attempted to trade. It's hard for me to win with the Oculus gone, but it's hard for them to win without this Flage, too. I mean, I guess it's not that hard. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Commando's Echo. Thanks for 92 months. Ooh, a Psychic Frog. It's not playable, huh? Well, do I just smack with the Oculus? We didn't... Mother of Goons, we didn't have another Oculus at the time. And we were getting attacked for a lot. So I reanimated Frog. It was after I played The Last on Earth that we hit the Oculus off of the Apparent, right? It wasn't an option. Very odd little game we got going on. Oh, that's just going to win. You win. All right, so I'm not going to bring in Arbinger this time. I will bring in Crusader. I'm just going to cut all the counters, I guess. I'm going to try out Nile Spellbomb as some late game anti-Flage action. Gonna lead on sewers. We're not gonna have Stern Scolding up, but we can just like Fatal Push whatever their play is. Or like save the Deluge for it. Playing the sewers because like, we want Frog on 2, and then we also want to, you know, we want to be able to fetch this. And the fetch wants to be able to get a basic. Crusader's good in the matchup, but we don't currently have our third land. And now Unearth has something to grab, right? Something real juicy to grab. Yeah, I feel kind of comfy just playing the Frog, right? To play a removal spell for it, we have this Deluge. I think that's totes fine. Hey, there we go. There we go. Right. One, in fact. Opponent's out of poison. I'm gonna fire off the Consider here and look for a Nile Spellbomb, huh? How does Bowmaster feel? Bowmaster's not the worst. It gives me something to put in front of the Flage, and then they chew it up, and then we get to Fatal Push, right? What's up, Frog? Am I just supposed to pump the Frog? Really want to pump the Frog. I love pumping the Frog, but I'm not going to pump the Frog. Sure. I think they're just cracking this Lantern because they're worried about me playing the Oculus Eye thing. That's a full-on no Ghostarino guaranteed from that Lantern crack. Alright, I'm starting to dig this Phyrexian. A stupid 2/2. That's 9 poison. They've got like no answer, right? Do I even play this Frog? Probably not. Alright, I'm a believer. I'm a believer in the Phyrexian. Everyone having a good Monday? Did everybody have a good weekend? Are people enjoying the Modern? Should I do more Modern streams? Maybe play some decks I actually know how to play? You potentially had a great Monday. Love to hear that, Matt, man. That's all we can hope for. Kipio's having a good one. Love to hear that. Sure. Tomorrow's your birthday. Happy early birthday, Sean. Monday is a day of Guinness. Love to hear it. Today was a no booze day for me. I think I'm gonna avoid drinking tomorrow and the next day too. Recuperate a little bit. Brutal mother of goons. Good luck on the hunt. That sounds stressful. Do I just jam frog? I don't think so. I think I'm passing. Pretty soul crushing. Yeah, I feel that. I used when I before I became a streamer, I would hate sending out job applications, customizing your cover letter for each position, researching the company, putting just like a ton of effort into it. And who knows, maybe they'll just be like, what? Throw out all the odd applications. We only have time to look at the even ones. Well, you just never know, right? Applying to be judged is just, like, not a pleasant feeling. Please find me worthy. Yeah, please, sir, may I have some job? Some job? Could have been out Nile Spellbomb here. I think I like considering. They can't burn all their energy in Guide of Souls here, because then they lose the prison. I just get my frog back. I like how I went from, alright, there's only so much Buckethead I can listen to in a row, and then put on the most, like, Buckethead-esque album immediately afterwards. Oh yeah, I guess using the Guide of Souls energy wouldn't have cost them, because then the Pride generated another one with a cat token here, It's like filling out the pedigree of your previous owners. Oh yeah. If job hunting, it sort of is like that. Yeah. Well, it's starting to look like we can attack a bit, huh? We already have one Bowmaster, so we can reanimate. Oh, hello. The Flage cometh. Am I gonna get punished for attacking with my 5/5? Looks like no. Ooh. Oh, this is terrible. I was like, if I play the Deluge before I attack, then I can attack with all of them, and then I'm getting in 7 damage. But they can sack the bombardment in response. Kill my fucking Oculus here. Oh, they're picking my duders, sure. Oh, they're putting 2 damage on each duder. That's... No, opponent. Opponent, it says all creatures! He's the one that's living the pro fucking... the pro red. Might be afraid of me flipping them. Even if they're afraid of me flipping them, they should do 1 damage on each of them because they're all going to get -1/-1. So they could have cleared all 3 of them instead of just 2. Also, if they were paying attention to my manifest, they would have seen that I binned Psychic Frog on the last one, which means that there's a very scary card underneath that manifest. If I was them, I would bet on it either being another Frog or Phyrexian Crusader or Oculus, right? If I'm bidding Frog to the graveyard. You would never guess Phyrexian Crusaders under that manifest if I gave you 1,000 chances. What if I killed you with a Phyrexian Crusader in the previous game? And I gave you 1,001 chances. I like Fatal Pushing on my turn, because they have that Goblin Bombardment, right? So if I push on their turn, they sack to the Goblin Bombardment, then they might play some other shitter from their hand. They don't mind sacking to kill my manifest. Whereas this way, they'd have to commit the Raptor as well. Two Crusaders. Oh, they're gonna sack. Fair enough. Hope everyone's well. I'm doing great, Rorik. Thanks for asking. Hope you're well, too. Do you hear 4? No. We only have 3. Only every single one that we have in play right now. Possible you're supposed to mulligan a hand that looks like this. Go find a hand that's got like a frog in it or something. The thing is, the Delta gives me a Surveil land and then considers like another Surveil, so we're just very likely to hit land number 2 on time, and we could even like get a real Nutter Butter to bin for the Unearth. Beating Boros always feels nice. It really does, yeah. I feel like I learned a lot in my first match against Energy. Well, I thought I was getting a Surveil land. Now I think I got a Fatal Push this Emery Hum. possible I was supposed to spell pierce the Mox Amber. This is going poorly. Hagenite Milk. Would also miss their second land drop. Hey, here we go. Now we can play some fucking cards. Now we can play some Magic. This is the first time I've had Unearth clumped up like this. I'm considering whether to Fatal Push that Tamiya or just hold up Counterspell. I think I'm gonna hold up Sea Spell. Mox Amber is really interesting and out of Affinity Hum. Oh shit, what up? Hey Zeb, thanks for the sub, thanks for 62 months. Sell them on eBay, Max Fire, or go to your local game store and see what they've got on its buy prices and stuff. Obviously, you're not going to get sell prices for your cards. So you look up a card online and you're like, oh, this typically sells for $400. You got to pay like listing fees and all that stuff. So if you sell to a store, they might give you like half or 60% or something like that of whatever their sell price is. And then if you sell online, you'll get a larger percentage of the cut, but then you're also paying those fees. You're also dealing with each card individually. It's a lot of work, you know, it's not like a free thing. There's a reason that people sell this shops a lot, right? I should kill the Emery, right? Let them keep their Thought Monitor. Hell yeah. We get my token. No, we're taking Bowmaster here. I guess taking Bowmaster makes sense if you have more Thought Monitors, This looks like a turtle. But turtle's just a 5/5. Oh, I should be searching for the Surveil Land on my turn, because I find it want to unearth it, Hell yeah. Crack them bobs. So if I wasn't planning on sinking to stupering this portable hole, there's no way I would leave a fucking force negation on top of my library, right? But we're gonna get a ping, and then they're gonna give me another ping from the bobble trigger. I was kind of hoping they would sack both bobbles. And then their frog here has to chump. So we might as well serve with both. This is the main deck Tormod script. Must be for the Sagadagram. It's kind of wild. I should have played this swamp out probably, huh? I have been Tormod scripted. Hell yeah, G-Dub. How large is the Saga token? 6? Yeah, them sacrificing the crypt really matters, right? When I'm attacking with the 7/7 here. And now the Saga's spitting out 6/6s. Maybe they're worried about me hard casting Oculus. Very cool. I think this deck's really good. Modern's not the RCQ season, though, right? It's like Pioneer right now. Should I be trying to get into Pioneer shape? DC is Pioneer. Well, that's the RC. Talking about RCQs. It's modern than standard. Hell yeah. I might build this fucking deck. I already have the frogs from Legacy. And the rest, and I have the orcs. I guess I would just need to buy these fucking Oculuses, right? It's only like $1 billion. Oh, and I think I only have one sewers. Maybe I'll trade in some cards for it. I'm gonna bring in Arbinger. This is good against Urza Saga, right? Maybe not all 3, maybe like 2. Go with the Throat's non-artifact, right? Yeah, probably not my best card here. Oh, I wonder how many Snareables they have. I feel like they actually have a lot of cards for Stern Scolding. Oh, they've got some stuff for Go for the Throat, right? Tamio, those legends. Throat its Ragavan. I feel like there's more Urza Saga tokens than Ragavans running around. But I could be wrong. And like it matters more. Like this deck's kind of strong against Ragavan already with Bowmasters, right? Oh yeah, Thought Monitor too. Yeah, I guess I should have brought both Scoldings in. Hey, there we go. Hell yeah, Polymorphic. I'm enjoying playing it. A lot of the part pieces seem well positioned too. That's totally fine, right? That's less fine. At least their mill there wasn't very good. Few real cards I need to answer here. Yes. The very hidden Bowmaster. Oh, I'm just getting countered. Well, that's a bummer. Razortide Bridge, still an artifact here. Yeah, a little bit worried about this Nettle Cyst, huh? Nettle Cystanium, kind of a good combo. I like the makeup of my opponent's deck. And we hold up Consigned Memory there, right? We just get bricked by the Emery. I think Go for the Throat should maybe stay in. As weird as that is. And opponent's very trigger happy with nuking my yard. So I'm going to shave on Earth a little bit. I'm always tempted by this shit, but maybe I shouldn't be, huh? Spell Snare hits Stoneforge Mystic. It doesn't hit anything else that we saw. No frog, no pressure. What happens if I counter that? It just won't be able to tap for mana, right? Does that matter? I don't think that matters. What if they couldn't have activated it anyway? I mean, I guess they would have been able to activate on upkeep. No counter spell, or at least they don't care about Bowmaster. Hello, Frog. Is that one that we jam? I think we wait a turn on Frog. Keep counter spell up another turn. Opponent's down to 3 in hand. A little bit worried about Kappa Cannoneer. With the Lava Spur boots and everything. Yes. It's got like 8 targets, Bogart, against this particular version. I boarded it out originally, but then I wanted it in game 2, so I brought it back in. Oh, foot. Suppose I want that. I think they could sign a memory on Saga. Saved my ass. That's what I think. I think I'd be dead by now. I mean, we would have pushed one of them, but now we have a push for this token. Or I guess we just go for the throw, Tom. Now my opponent can wonder why I've still got it in the deck. I think I'm going to sorcery speed this Bowmasters, get that extra point of damage in from pumping the army. I think if they draw a Thought Monitor, they kind of just have to cast it, right? Whether the Bowmasters face up or not. I'm going to go ahead and Scolding that. Even though we have Fatal Push. I don't want them to go grab another Nettle Cyst or what have you. Plus, they can equip the Nettle Cyst onto that if they want. Ooh, here we go. I think this Oculus is going to fucking wrap this game up real quick, right? That's a bit of a bummer. I'm going to rebuy Thought Monitor. They're equipping Nettle Cyst. Yeah, I don't think I would have done that. I think I just would have rebought the Thought Monitor. And hope that that drew me to something. I think they only spent one mana on it. I should be able to Fatal Push it. That's what I think. Yeah, low chance the Thought Monitor ends up winning because the Bowmaster gets to clear the Thought Monitor, but they could have drawn, like, removal spells and stuff, maybe. Not a bad little 4-1, huh? I like this build. I like this deck. My only note was that I kind of wanted a 4th Snare for some matchups. And there's some matchups where I'd want a 3rd Stern Scolding. But all the numbers make sense. I dug it a lot.